All right, YouTube, welcome back to the Crypto Boys, the fittest crypto channel out there on YouTube right now. Today, got an important thing to talk about. This is actually recommended by you. This is a shout out to Mike Gabba. This is for you, buddy. We're talking about Loopring today. It's a really actually cool project that I dove into a little bit, wanted to learn more about. It is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. It's a roll-up, actually. We'll talk about that here in a minute and why I think this thing actually is pretty awesome. Let's get it. So first things first, I'm going to be talking a lot about this Loopring and what it is, what it does, why it's actually a pretty good project. But first, let's just dive into the charts and kind of see where we're at right now with the good old-fashioned Loopring. All right, let's see. Okay, so Loopring right now is sitting at $2.19 at the time of recording. The market cap right here is just under a $3 billion market cap. A lot of room for growth is basically what that tells me. I mean, that's a pretty darn small market cap for something, you know, of this size. Let's look at the last month. So this was the parabolic run up that I'm going to show you here in a minute, but it topped out actually at $3.85 was the all-time high. Since then, it kind of came down, came back up, and then this was earlier today. Every single thing in the crypto world had this little dump right here. I mean, if you looked at Bitcoin, if you saw our video from earlier, not good. But take a peek at this. I like to see stuff like this. So this project's actually been around since 2017, and it hit this big rally. This was kind of when it got announced, when it got released, and then basically what happens, project like this, it hits a massive spike. This is very typical. It'll dump down. People will buy back into it because they think, oh, this is the hottest new thing. It was at the time, but this is basically early 2018, and then it dies off. It just stops for a little bit. This is the stagnancy of this project. Clearly, it picked back up in January, February, kind of March-ish time frame. That would have been a fantastic time to buy because, check this out, literally a month ago, I didn't even really know about Loopring, but I heard talk about it. Literally a month ago, it exploded. I think someone was saying it was 1,000% gain. I actually want to look at that here real quick. Right here. I did not know this, but Loopring, LRC is the ticker, surges nearly, 400%, I'm sorry, 400% as the top altcoin performer for November. What the heck? No, I thought it was the metaverse. Well, Loopring outperformed the Sandbox and Decentraland in the month of November. That is actually fantastic. I mean, I didn't even know that. This is a recommendation from you guys actually just throwing out in the comments. I mean, this thing exploded. How did I miss that? I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't know it was that good. So that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, let's dive deeper into it. Loopring itself, this is actually the Loopring website. It's a lot less poppy than the other ones that we've done, but that's okay. Why it is so popular right now. Basically, again, I'll go over this in a second, but it's a layer 2 DEX. And it uses ZKRollup, which, again, I will talk about in a second. There's 3 reasons why it's so effective and helpful right now. It's secure. It is a non-custodial exchange and payment protocol. Basically means that it's decentralized, and for the most part, if you own these coins or you're working on this, like, it is all up to you. So you take care of all your coins. No one else is in charge of it, which a lot of people actually like. Takes the hands out of, or the money out of the hands of the government and puts it basically into your hands, which is awesome. That's why we're doing this. Okay, next thing. This guy right here is basically talking about how Loopring powers high scalable decentralized exchanges, talking about that ZK rollup that I will get into here in a second. It's really, really cool because the performance of Ethereum is no longer the bottleneck. Now, the bottleneck used to be, or still is with Ethereum, the price of the gas fees. Everyone is complaining about that, of course. Well, the low cost is what makes this Loopring so darn attractive and sexy right now. Honestly, you know, it works by basically transferring all of the trades off of the Ethereum blockchain so that I can do it for much cheaper and not have to be bogged down by the gas fees or the gas consumptions, because it doesn't work on that. And then it basically goes back to you, so it makes it faster and it makes it cheaper, which is absolutely awesome. So basically, to get into the ZKRollup, I was looking at the tokenomics, or basically what it is here, or what that even means. Yeah, so the rollup is a level 2 protocol, like I was talking about on DEX. So basically, this protocol is a scaling solution for Ethereum, because Ethereum is much too slow and much too expensive. So there are no gas fees that can swing wildly like in Ethereum, which is awesome. That is a very good thing to solve on the Ethereum blockchain. There are normal style fees, but this is a pretty fixed flat rate. If you transfer or withdrawal, it's just like if you work on any exchange, really, you'll get that fee. I mean, that's not an issue as long as you know what you're getting yourself into. So for people utilizing this DEX here, it's actually pretty fantastic use of Ethereum. I mean, you can work off of Ethereum, but it's built upon that. So price wise, yeah, I mean, it's sitting, like I said, $2 and some change here today. I have a lot of actually faith in this thing. I think this one might be one that I buy into in the bear market here coming up. I don't think we're in the bear market right now. I think whatever that was earlier today at 2 o'clock this morning or whatever was something out of the realm of what I can even figure out. Honestly, it's kind of pumped back up just a little bit, kind of to where it was. So I have no idea. Maybe it was manipulation of the market. I'm really not sure. But either way, I think this is a really, really good coin. And I think it will be something that I do accumulate in the bear market, because I really do like this. The more I read into it, I thought it was pretty legit. Yeah. Oh, and earlier this year, they were talking, and it's kind of irrelevant now. This was in like mid-November. Can an organic rally take place soon? Well, the answer was yes. Yes, it did, my friend. It absolutely freaking exploded massively. The amount of unique addresses sending or receiving Loopring has soared by 150% in the last 36 hours. Again, this was right when that peak happened. So yeah, the on-chain activity is pretty hot right now with this specifically. So I wouldn't... honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this project exploded to, I mean, at least $10, $12, $15 when it hits its peak. And here's why, is because Ethereum right now has so many prices, but the NFTs that people are buying right now are so hot elsewhere. I mean, Adidas is getting into things like that. The big name celebrities are buying Bored Ape Yacht Club to try to get into fancy parties and things like this. When stuff like that is hitting the mainstream, I mean, the price is going to go up. And so to have this level 2 solution that makes it a little bit cheaper to buy these really expensive things, I mean, that's a no-brainer for me. And so that's why I think this could probably 5 to 10x, within the next maybe year or so, because of how effective this project actually is. So, yeah, really at this point, if you got anything out of this video, if you like Loopring, if you have anything to do, if you want cheaper gas fees or no gas fees, technically with Loopring, I guess, if you like that, you got to like this video. You got to help us spread the joy and spread the wealth of cryptocurrency and what it all entails, because this stuff is cool. Like, I'm a nerd, I guess. I don't know, but like, this stuff is cool to me. So you got to like this video. You got to subscribe to the channel. You got to tell your friends, like, hey, check out these crypto boys. They are the fittest dudes around, and they just happen to talk about crypto quite a bit. So with that being said, thanks for joining us. As always, we look forward to having you guys like, subscribe, check out our other videos, and we will catch you next time.